Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. I do hope you all had a fantastic Christmas spent with all your loved ones and the big man was good to you. So today we are going to be checking out FishEye Bay Golf Club. This is a golf course designed by Mayday and this is his entry into the World Cup of Design. So as you can see, fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed's fast. We've got 4 tee options. We're going to be playing off the black tees, which are 7,465 yards. And as always, pin set number 1. So let's get right into this one, guys. I am really looking forward to playing this. I'm sure if you're anything like me, the majority will be eating roast beef and turkey sandwiches for the next few days. So let's sit down and relax and hopefully enjoy this round with myself. Hole 1 is a par 4, playing 429 yards. Stroke index 9, so the stroke index is now showing again. For the past 4 or 5 course reviews it hasn't. But a beautiful looking opening hole. Very natural looking. Got 6 mph winds. It looks like the fairway is going to kick to the left, so just try to keep this down the right hand side of this fairway. Nice opening tee shot. But Mayday does go on to say, set on the coastal waterways of South Carolina, FishEye Bay is shotmaker's course. Checking in at just more than 7,450 yards, placement will be key off the tee and around the green in order to score well. So I do love a course that's going to test my abilities, especially my shot making abilities, which I would say I'm fairly good at. So just lofting up this pitch and wedge. Certainly don't want to go long because you've seen the runoff in the green there. It would take our ball severely off the green and leave us with a tricky uphill chip shot. Not the cleanest of strikes. It's tracking well. It should bounce out firm. It's going to come up a little bit short, but we were a wee bit cautious there. Played that just a little bit too safe. So green speeds are 182. 15-foot putt. This is going to turn to the left. It is uphill 2 inches. That should start to turn. It does turn, and we do pick up an opening birdie here on the first hole, which is always good. Great confidence booster to the start of this round. So let's move on to hole number 2. It is a par 5, playing 567 yards, stroke index 17, making it the second easiest hole on the course. But wow, what a stunning looking hole this one is as well. Mayday, very talented designer, experienced designer, and as you can see, knows his way around. Look at the way that water cuts into the fairway there, narrowing that green and landing area on the fairway. That is going to be tough. We're going to have to look out for that. So must get a good tee shot here. Just going to try and put a fast on this, try and get a few extra yards. Oh, failed the fast, and we get a perfect. I should maybe aim for fast more often if we're going to get an outcome like that. But this second shot, this water's really in play. 2 wood. Oh, we are going to be a little bit long here, so just going to loft this up. I'm looking to use that slope. It's just past the flag, but whether or not we're going to outfly that is yet to be seen. Like John says, great contact. Hopefully this comes back down. This should come back down off this slope. Oh no, I think we've just kicked by it, and that is going to leave us a nasty downhill putt. We were so unlucky there. I've got to be careful this ball doesn't go all the way off the fairway, off the green here. 24 feet down 1 foot. It is going to turn to the right severely the first few feet. Just want to knock this down this slope and let the slope do the rest. It's not turning as much, or has it? Oh, it just flies by the left-hand side, and I tell you something. That ball has went off the green. So we're now left with an awkward shot here just from on the fringe. I'm going to opt to putt this. We're only 20 odd feet out. If that's being played firm enough, it's in. Oh, it's in, is it? Oh my goodness, agonisingly close. Didn't play it firm enough. Gutted with that, 4 inches short. And we are disappointingly just walking away with par there after being on the green in 2. Hole number 3, par 4, playing 433 yards, stroke index 13. This one looks like it's going to be a slight dogleg left here. We're going to have to think about our tee shot here to get prime location for approach shot into this third green. Yeah, we're going to have to play a touch of draw here. Just looking to come over the right hand side of these trees. And we should have enough fairway to work with. We've executed that well.
I'm liking it.
The draw is overpowered in the wind. And we've played a great tee shot there into prime location, right into the centre of the fairway.
We have about 130 yards, I'd say, to get to the pin.
So 130 yards into this 6 mile per hour wind. So just going to loft this one up a touch. Wind is fluctuating today. Back up to 7. So try to fire this right at the flagstick here. We're really trying to attack the pin. This wind should really hold us up. Just like that. This should sit down. Should bounce out firm and sit down. Just came up a little bit short. Probably going to have about an 8-foot putt. But right in line with the flagstick there. It's 9 feet. Greens have got a little bit of turn to it. Nothing major. Just going to play this firm. And it drops right into the heart of the cup. And we do pick up another birdie. And we move to 2 under par through the first 3 holes.
Okay, this is the 4th hole.
But hole number 4, par 4, playing 444 yards. All the 4s, if you're a bingo caller. And it is stroke index 5. But really loving the layout of this course so far. I don't even need to comment on the planting and the sculpting from Mayday. Like I said, an experienced designer, talented designer. Oh, split fairway here. I'm going to have to take the left-hand side. I think we'll run out of club there. Run out of fairway, should I say, on the right-hand side. Once again, a touch of draw. Really swinging well today. We were in the driving range for about 15 minutes. Try to work all the roast beef and turkey off. Keeping my thumbs slim. But yeah, as you see, we made the right decision there. If we were more right, I think we would have been in a bit of trouble there with the fairway. So just looking to land this short of the green on the fringe. Let that wind take us round. It's quite a tough pin to get near. And these firm greens, this ball will bounce fairly aggressively. It's a great strike. I need that to land on the fringe, hopefully. Oh, it's tracking well. This could be really, really nice. Is it going to sit down? It should actually come back a little bit, is it? Nope, didn't come back at all. But once again, our decision making and shot making has been bang on so far. Tricky little putt from 7 feet here. This will turn. Is it going to turn enough? It does turn enough. And we do pick up that birdie and move to 3 under. Back-to-back birdies there in the last 2 holes. Hole number 5. Hardest hole on the course at stroke index 1. Par 3, playing 211 yards. Water in play all the way down the left-hand side. Look at that bunker and the way he's cut the rough into the green there. That's fantastic because that now means I cannot kick this ball on from the fairway or the rough. Oh, I love that strategy there. So we are going to try and set this down the right hand side and just use the green to bring that ball back down towards the pin, hopefully. We don't have much else option. Oh, I've put a fast on it and look at that swing. That is going to probably kick off the green now. There is a little backstop here. Are we going to catch it? No, we're not. That ball's going to trickle off. But wow, what a hole that is. Very strategic. Great designing skills there from Mayday. Not allowing us to use the fairway or anything to kick that onto the pin. So this is a tricky shot here. Just going to set this out way out in the left and hopefully it works its way down this downhill slope and turns to the right. That's checked up a lot quicker than I would have liked, and that is going to be a tricky putt for the par save.
9-footer here, I think.
So like John says, we do have a 9-foot putt. Downhill 3 inches. The greens are quite a challenge. Got to take your time over these putts. With these 182 greens, I just need to touch that. That needs to start turning just like that, and it turns right into the middle of the cup, and we do get a great par save there. So we are going to remain at 3 under par. Hole number 6, par 4, playing 449 yards, stroke index 15. This one looks like it's going to be a slight dogleg left. But once again, fairway bunkers are in play. Very narrow fairway there. Heavy rough, and the tree line on the right hand side is into play as well. Once again, the wind is dying down. I think we can just send this down the left hand side here. Looks like the fairway is going to fairly kick out to the right. See if we can get fast on this one once again. No, failing to get fast. If we got that fast, that ball would have been up there another good 10-15 yards. But there's the runoff to the right. So maybe actually, we're maybe fortunate we never put a fast on that, because that heavy rough could have been in call. Just going to de-loft this sand wedge. That wind should hopefully... I'm just going to loft it up, sorry. I'm saying de-loft. We've just applied one touch of loft. We should get a firm bounce here. That wind should really carry us. It should bounce firm and hopefully sit down. Just like that. And that should reward us with about a 5-foot putt for birdie. 6-foot putt. Nothing much in this one. And it does drop in for the birdie there. So probably our first easy putt on the greens there, to be honest. There wasn't much movement in that putt. We got rewarded there for a great approach shot as we do move on to hole number 17, which is a par 5, playing 582 yards, stroke index 11. Hopefully we can play this par 5 better than we did the first one, where we just walked away with par. But once again, what a stunning looking hole. I am so impressed with the layout of this course. You've really got to think about your tee shots here. You can't just grab the driver and let it rip. The fairways are winding and twisting. The way that the trees cut in as well, you've got to beware. So I'm just looking to set this down the left hand side. Should have enough. There's the fast. Didn't mean to play a fast there, but we've got the fast. It's a horrible swing as well. But with that fast, we've really nailed that down the fairway. And that is going to mean we should be able to reach this green in 2 quite comfortably now. So 229 yards out, up 10 feet. Oh, you don't want to be right at the flag here. Did you see the way the green sloped off? Have a look at this, guys. Wow. So I'm just lofting up this 2-iron. We may be a little bit long here. As long as we avoid... Oh, it's a beautiful clean strike. You're not going to see a cleaner strike with a lofted up 2-iron than that. Is it going to hold the green? I think we may just trickle into the fringe here. We've avoided that slope to the right of the flag though. And we are on the green fringe from 9 yards out. We are going to just chip this, fully loft this. Just fully attacking the pin here. Let's see if we can put this right in. Try and hit the flag stick. Good execution. Not sure why that went so much right there. We must have had a little slow. Oh, that's went 13 yards by.
Okay, here's your putt for birdie.
We are making a hash of these par 5s here. In and around the greens. A 12-footer up 4 inches. A little bit of turn to the right here. Just going to play this firm. Is it going to hold its line? It does. And we do pick up a birdie there. Thankfully. And we move to 5 under par. Hole number 8. Long par 3, playing 239 yards, stroke index 7. Beautiful little pond there. Coming in from the creek. Tough pin location here. And that green is really sloping. Going to have to come down to the 2-iron. I'm going to try and use this uphill slope just to hold this ball up. See if we can get this 2-iron just bouncing, landing on that uphill slope. And get that to really kill the flight and the power of the ball. And hopefully get it running up towards the pin. It's tracking well. Is it going to sit? It is going to sit. Come on, hold. And that is a fantastic approach shot. It's trickled on a little bit longer or further than I would have liked. Didn't expect it to go 12 feet past, but once again, it's a makeable putt. It is downhill. Every putt seems to be downhill so far. That needs to turn. It is turning, and we are rewarded with another birdie. So we're really going to town in this course so far. We are 6 under through 8 holes. Hole number 9, final hole of the front 9, is a long par 4, playing 497 yards, stroke index 3. Massive bunker here. Wow, this bunker almost runs right through probably about 80% of the hole. And look at that, splits out into 3 channels there. Absolutely stunning. It could be the clubhouse off there in the background. That may well be the back of the clubhouse. We're going to pick the left-hand side of this fairway. I'm going to try and put a fast on this one, just to add a few extra yards. Hey, we managed to achieve an intentional fast. This fairway does kick to the right, I think. So we're going to be in prime location once again. So you do have options off the tee, but you've got to be very careful with your decision making. You've got to think about your layup shots. I'm going to club down to the 8 iron here. That green breaks to the right, so just de-lofting this, trying to use the green to turn that ball back round towards the pin. It is uphill. Got a 2 mile per hour wind. The wind has really died down this back 9. It's a great strike. It needs to come down about now, and hopefully that green does turn it towards the pin. And that is a fantastic golf shot, guys. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the like button if you do appreciate good golf shots that are being called out. So a little 3-footer is going to move to the right.
Well done.
And we do finish off the front 9 at 7 under par.
Very solid round after 9.
Absolute solid front 9. Hole number 10, monster par 5, playing 603 yards, stroke index 16. But what a course this is from May Day. So enjoying this on Boxing Day. What a way to spend Boxing Day, guys. A round of golf in the morning and then the afternoon, sitting back, chilling with my 2 sons and watching the Boxing Day football matches that are on. Like I say, I do hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas spent with your loved ones. I certainly did. And I'll be looking to spending more time with the family over the festive period. There's a fast. That one wasn't intentional.
This one's looking pretty good.
Fairway does kick to the right here though, so we should be okay, but didn't mean to play that fast. Should have just enough sight to see this layup. We're certainly not going to be reaching this green too, but once again, water isn't playing the right hand side. So just a layup shot here with a 2-wood. Bit of a wavy swing line. It's got to its intended target. And that nice uphill slope protecting that green once again, where you cannot play runoff shots onto it. So just going to fully loft this lob wedge and attack this pin with the flop shot. Should generate a bit of backspin here. Oh, I've put a fast on it. Should check up. There we go. I've spun back a little bit. And we are going to be rewarded once again with the easiest of putts from 2 feet.
Nice putt.
And we do pick up another birdie. So I think if you play this course well and think about each and every single shot, it can play fairly easy. I mean, we're not in double figure wins. But let's be honest, any course is going to play challenging in double figure wins. But this is a very strategic course. Like Mayday said, you've got to think about your shot before you play it for the best possible outcome. And I think our shot making's been excellent today so far. Watch this, we'll go bogey, bogey, bogey the next 3-4 holes. But 6 mile per hour wind, setting us down the right. This fairway looks like it's going to kick to the left. Don't like how that club came back.
And that was
this fairway is really going to run off to the left. The first 3 holes, I did play holes 1 and 2, and we got on to the fairway or in the third, or I can't recall. I'm sure it was the third, and I did get an error report. So I have played the first 2 holes on this course. I have been getting quite a few error reports. So lofted up pitch and wedge here. Try to put this right on a plate here at this pin stick. This should turn to the right, but that's went a wee bit more to the left than I allowed for. Not the best approach shots there. We're probably going to have about a 12-foot putt for birdie. I didn't expect that 10-footer downhill. Didn't expect that to move as far left there. Yardage was bang on though. Just over-exaggerating the break here with the downhill element. That should turn. It does turn. And we do pick up another birdie. So we are 9 under through 11 holes here. And this really is a rewarding course if you do play it well. But hole number 12. Quite a short par 4, playing 390 yards, stroke index 14. Once again, split fairways being divided by that monster bunker. Can we play the big dog? We're going to have to apply a touch of fade on this, guys, just to hopefully hold this uphill fairway. But once again, multiple options of how to play your tee shot. Decent. That 7 mile per hour wind should hold us up. It is an uphill fairway. And that should hopefully give us a shorter approach shot into this green with taking the left hand side option there. So it is a sand wedge into a 6 mile per hour wind. I'm looking to de-loft this. I'm going to look to use that slope to the right of the green here. Just going to allow the slope at our feet to take us round and try and kick off that slope. It's on the right hand side of the green and let the ball come back down towards the pin, hopefully. Good swing. Tracking. Oh, I don't think we've came far enough right. Oh, no, we didn't find the slope. We just missed the slope. So there you go. We've been punished there. I think we're just a yard or two short of catching that slope. So a tricky downhill putt from 20 feet. This ball's really going to turn. So there you go, guys. That is proof it is a risk-reward course. I don't think that's going to turn enough here. No. Didn't turn as much that first 6-7 feet that I expected it to, and we are just going to pick up a tap in par. But the course is biting back a little bit there.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 9 under for the round.
We are going to remain at 9 under par, but hole 13, very short par 4, playing 335 yards. Look at the change in lighting here with the sun coming out. That is fantastic. Absolutely stunning. What a course this is, guys. Wow. Water severely in play here with that pin location. I think this should be a... Oh, see what a favourable wind. I would take that on. If that 4 mile per hour wind was a tailwind, I'd be taking that on. But we're going to have to come down to the 2. We'd imagine that this is going to be a drive and a pitch. Can't understand how this is stroke index 4. I can only assume the green is brutal. I'm sure we'll get a closer look off the green here once this ball nestles up, but it should be nothing more than a pitch shot. Yeah, it is going to be a pitch, 68 yards. But yeah, there we go. We're going to try and use this downhill slope to our advantage here, but whether or not it's going to hold up, we're going to loft up this sand wedge, just looking to hold the pin coming off this slope. Should have enough club just to reach that slope. Oh, what an execution that is. And hopefully this just trickles down towards the pin. Oh, it's gaining speed. That could well go off the green here. Come on, stop. It's not going to stop, is it? Oh, wow. That is why. That is a stroke index of 4, guys. I think we're going to putt this. Tricky little chip shot, that. This one is going to break left, but there you go. Brutal green there. That's not going to turn. And we are just going to walk away up. I'm disappointed to walk away with par there because that is a really short par 3. It's a drive and a pitch. We played the 2-wood. On another day, you could probably reach that green in one with the master clubs. But hole number 14, par 3, playing 189 yards, stroke index 10. Once again, course is a lot brighter this side of the coast. But it's another thing. I'm loving the par 3s in this course. 177 yards, 2 mile per hour wind. I think we're just going to fully loft this 6-iron up and try and land this. Looks like the green slopes uphill. I'm going to try to shoot this right at the flagstick here. We've got a bit of an insurance policy if we're long, but I don't expect to be too far long. That is an absolute laser beam. Tracking well. I tell you what, this is at the flag. Oh, we've hit the flagstick. What a golf shot that was. And hopefully we're going to be rewarded with this little 5-footer. Breaks both ways, holds its line, and we do pick up another birdie there. Course challenge completed, nearest to the pin. You're not going to get much nearer the pin there without an ace. But let's move on to hole number 15. Par 4, playing 483 yards, stroke index 2. So this is the second hardest hole in the course. But Mayday has achieved it all with this course, guys. It's a strategic course. The planting, the layout, the sculpting, it's all fantastic. I've got no complaints. I wouldn't change nothing with this course from what I've seen. The greens have got a good challenge on them. And it's certainly a risk-reward course. So just setting this down the left centre of the fairway.
Man, did you ever launch that?
This ball should start to kick right here, I would imagine. Oh no, it kicked left. So with that, we're going to be further away from the flagstick. I really thought that the fairway kicked right there. So just coming down to the 8-iron here. Just a very similar shot to we had a few shots earlier ago where we ran it up towards the pin and left ourselves a very easy birdie. I'm just trying to do the same thing here. Try to use the green to take us back. Oh, that's going to be too long. I didn't expect to get a contact like that. I thought it was more a severe uphill slope. But we are going to have a putt. It's probably going to be about 10 feet, 12 feet. It is down 3 inches. This one's going to turn to the right. Should start to turn. Oh, that never turned at all. And I tell you what, that needs to hold up. A ball didn't turn anywhere near like it suggested. And we've got a tricky par putt here from 7 feet. Up 2 inches. That should start to turn. It does turn, and we do walk away with a very fortunate par after that poor birdie attempt. So let's move on to hole number 16. Par 4, playing 479 yards. But guys, like I said a few videos past, I won't be covering every one of these courses from the World Cup of Design. But go and check out Avacrack. We've gave him a shout out on a few of the channels. He is hoping to cover all the courses designed for the World Cup of Design. Even if he's playing the same course as me, go and check out he plays it. Hole 16, par 4, 479, stroke index 6. It's a great swing. This should kick slightly to the right here. And hopefully we find a flat surface of this fairway. But I've really enjoyed playing this course here. You've really got to think about your approach shots and your tee shots. Here's another one. Look at this. That slope totally protecting that pin. But I'm going to use this slope to my advantage. Just going to deal off this and hopefully get a firm kick to the left here. And hopefully it kicks it off this slope towards the pin. Really striking the ball well today. I tell you what, it's on track. This should kick hard left. Is it going to check up? It's went a little bit further past the pin, but we are going to have another birdie opportunity, probably from about 10 feet. 7 feet out. Certainly a makeable putt. Just going to turn slightly to the right, just going left edge. And we are rewarded there with another good golf shot. And the birdie is the reward. And we move to 11 under par. 2 holes to play. Hole number 17, par 3, playing 149 yards. And it is a stunning par 3. Wow. Look at that. Little island green. That is stunning. Kind of reminds me of Golden Belt. A few similarities. But once again, try to use the course to our advantage. Look at that slope. No, I think we're going to have to go pitching wedge here. So I'm just going to deal off this pitching wedge. Try and find that slope there and let that ball run or filter down towards the pin. Good enough strike. It's on target. This ball should really turn hard left here. Tell you what, has it got the legs to get right up to the cup? Oh, it's another fantastic golf shot. We've really used the contours of the green to perfection on a few of these holes, guys. And I'm delighted to walk away with birdie. And we do move to 12 under par with the final hole of this stunning course, FishEye Bay Golf Club by Mayday. Easiest hole in the course, playing 541 yards. And look at that for a spectacular finishing hole. Golden bunkers, and I tell you something, his bunkers are fantastic. Anyone looking to achieve flawless bunkers, take a look at Mayday's work, because I think he's one of the best in the business at designing and sculpting bunkers. So, I think we can try and put a fast on this one. Just try and get a few extra yards. A wind should push us back. Nope. Didn't achieve the fast. Should get good runoff here. Should be another par 5 that we can reach in 2. But nice shot of the clubhouse there. We'll get a closer look at that up around the green. 5 hybrid. No, I think the 5 hybrid's bang on. Might be a little bit long here, but the wind should blow us back. Just setting us down just right at the bunker here. The wind should blow us back towards the flag, and hopefully we can hold near the flagstick for an eagle opportunity. It's a great strike. There's a wind kicking in. It should give us an eagle opportunity here. That's checking up fairly quickly. Fantastic approach shot. We are going to have an eagle attempt. It's going to be slightly downhill. 17 feet, down 5 inches. Tough putt here. Don't want to play this too firm. Just taking my time in this one because I would love to finish with an eagle here. Should really start to turn. That just needs to hold its line. It does hold its line, and we do finish with an eagle there, guys. Wow, what a fantastic round of golf. What a beautiful course, stunning course. I wish Mayday all the best in the competition, but we do finish with a 58, 14 under par. But there we go. FishEye Bay Golf Club, stunning course. Don't want to miss that one. Go and play it. That for me is going to get a favourite and a 5-star review. Look at that, fairways and regulations 100%. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy this, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Good luck to Mayday and the rest of the competitors. Until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.